the actual thing. I know we've been talking about it for days and days because we just been anticipating coming together at this time. Like, I know I've been excited. I've been feeling for her to get here. But if you don't know, this is your first time finding out, knowing what's going on. This is Jasmine. This is the Jasmine. This is lovely. This is the lovely. Okay? Okay? Yes. Love. So Jasmine has let me just go. I'm sorry, just do lovely today. Okay, so lovely has a lash line. As you guys can see, this beautiful display. She has. Let me say, how long have you been in business now, girl?
Since March.
Since March, y'all. And when I say she's taking over the tri-state, y'all. She's taking over the tri-state. She out here jugging lashes. Okay?
I'm the lash dealer.
She the lash dealer.
Right.
Okay? She is your, ladies, this is your pusher. As you can see, I got on my lovelies today. You know, our title for this for this evening is Single Mom the Superhero. And I didn't think nobody else better to fit the mold. Like, I got 1,000 friends that I could have interviewed. But I knew this was you. Like, when God gave it to me, he gave me you. Like, all one and the same. Because I knew, like, you had something for the women. I know you have a word to give them. I know you're going to bless their spirits as much as you bless mine. Even in our little quick conversation, you know? Like, I know you have something for them. And I know it's so many of us that are trying to build brands at this time. Like, we're all trying to find our niche. And we all, as women, trying to get our boots planted on the ground. Right. You know, so, and I know there's probably a bunch of ladies that want to sell some lashes, want to sell a lip gloss, want to do some hair, whatever it is that they want to do. Right. They may not have nobody to show them the way, or they might even have an example. Right. So, without further ado, you know, because we can do this bantering back and forth all day, we just going to get right into it this evening. We're going to still wait for y'all to file in as y'all come. Come on in. Come chill, come talk, come listen, come laugh with us. Come indulge with us this evening.
Invite people.
Tag somebody, invite somebody, send them over to this live so they can get it for this evening as well. Yeah. So for starters, you know, I always do a topic. And with the topic, I always like to bring a scripture. So this week's scripture that spoke to me regarding Single Mom, the Superhero, was Isaiah 43, 1 and 2. Some people may be familiar, but if you're not, I'm going to read it. And it basically just says, don't be afraid. I redeemed you. I've called your name. You're mine. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end. Because I am God, your personal God. And it just spoke to me because it's like, we trying, we pushing, we working hard. We gotta stay steadfast. We gotta stay strong.
With all that's going on right now, that's the perfect scripture.
This was perfect, okay? I'm telling you again, it was Isaiah 43, 1 through 2. Okay? Right. Take it, note it, write it down, put it in your notes, because I thought this one spoke to me. It spoke to me this week. Definitely. In light of our interview, in light of Single Mom being a superhero, because I feel like our moms are superheroes. Yeah. Being a mother is a thankless job. Being a father is a thankless job. I don't want to ever disown the guys either. We love our men. Let's never get it twisted. But when it comes to this mom thing, and I'm not a mother as of yet, I see how you guys have to put on a constant, on a daily. It's really like wearing an invisible cape. Right. Most of the time. And it's definitely a thankless job. Yeah. No one tells you, you know, good job for being a great mom. It's just something that they expect you to do. When there's not a lot of y'all. That's being great moms. Like, you know, just... Right. You got that going on too. Right. So, I want to say, you have 2 boys. Yes. You want to tell us about your boys? Tell us about your boys.
My son's names are Emmanuel and Ezra. My oldest son is Emmanuel. Okay. He just turned 10 years old.
Yes, okay. The Big 10. That's a football player.
The football player.
Yes. Y'all better watch out, okay?
I brought him a cell phone. And that's going...
How's it going? Who's calling?
Girls.
I just want to know who's calling that phone. Because I know they're calling. If they home from school, it's Zoom.
Girls is calling Emmanuel's phone.
He's 10.
He is 10 years old. So I might have to have that talk with him real soon. But the talk that I do have with him now is just be respectful, be nice. No girlfriends. It's just, you're my friend.
You're my friend.
He did say he wanted a girlfriend before. And I'm like, what's your definition of a girlfriend? No, but his definition of a girlfriend was very innocent. He was like, a friend that does nice things for you and help you with your homework.
Yes.
And
very
you help
innocent,
her.
yes.
And she buys stuff for you and you buy stuff for her.
Gentleman. He's a gentleman.
So I'm like, okay. And I'm not trying to put you on blast, but that's my son. But the other day I was inside the room and I heard him singing on the phone.
Oh, he was singing to her.
He was singing.
Oh, so this is a lovable.
The whole world don't know, but he's a football player. He knocks people out, but he also sings.
He got a sensitive side, so he can be
just a little.
You know, he got a sensitive side. So we like him with a sensitive side, ladies. Y'all know. Y'all know.
And as for he's 3.
Okay.
He's 3.
So he passed the terrible 2. He out of that.
No, he didn't go through the terrible 2. So now he's 3, terrible and grown.
Oh, okay. He's the man.
He's the baby man of the house.
Okay. He telling everybody what to do.
Yeah, like he comes and grab me and be like, "Ma, lay on my chest."
For real?
And he's 3. Yes, he's 3.
He's 3.
He's my cuddle buddy at night watching movies. Hey,
so
Ezra.
When you had Emmanuel,
yes.
How old were you had Emmanuel?
I was 17.
Okay.
When I had Emmanuel.
How was that? 17, new mom.
17. I was in high school.
Okay.
William E. Grady High School.
Okay, graduate.
But I was in high school. I actually was, I would say, the first and only person that actually kept a baby.
Okay.
In high school, out of all of us. So I did. I was the only person that kept my child. I definitely was the one with the belly walking in and out of the halls in between classes. And even after I had him, I did take 3 months off, but even in between those 3 months, I was a cheerleader. Okay. So my cheerleading coach and also the cheerleaders would bring my homework assignments to me at home for like the 3 months, and then at the end of every week they'll hand it into my teachers.
Just hustling the schoolwork.
So and it was definitely help. I had help from the cheerleaders and my coaches. Nice. That brought my homework to me throughout the week. By the end of the week, they submitted it to my teachers. And that's how I was able to graduate on time. Did my regents, and I walked across the graduation stage. Listen, and I walked across the graduation stage.
Like you were supposed to.
Holding Emmanuel in one hand and my diploma in the other side. The other hand. So, anybody, let me just say this. Because I know I'm not the first person and I'm not the last. Absolutely. To me, it's very important to tell another young lady that is 17 years old and right now she is pregnant. I've been there where you are. I know exactly how you feeling. I know you might even want to give up that baby. I know, because I did. I tried to get an abortion. Twice.
Wow.
Twice. It didn't go through. It just, one thing just kept on happening after the other. I was 17, so I didn't have my insurance card. So I tried to sneak it out my mama bag. And that didn't work out. And before I knew it, things happened. My mother found out that I was pregnant. I had no choice but to give myself up. But any female that is out there that is 17, that is pregnant, that's still in high school, that feel like she can't finish school because she's pregnant,
that ain't the truth.
Don't feel like that.
That's what you're gonna
I walked across the graduation stage holding my son. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. You're not alone. This is just a part of your testimony. Amen. And because I was the only person that gave birth to my son at 17, he's a part of my testimony, and I didn't realize why I had to give birth to him or why this happened. I knew what I was doing to make it.
What you was doing, you know.
But the actual process and everything that came after it, I didn't understand it. I didn't want it. But it all pays off. It's hard.
It's his plan. It's all in his plan. Those steps was ordered. Like you said, you tried. Not that you didn't try. But your steps were ordered. God had it sold the way he had it sold for that very reason. He needed him to be here for his reason and his reason
for a reason. And Emmanuel, we named Emmanuel Emmanuel for a reason. That means God is with us.
Because he's with us.
So he is definitely named after God. And my mom, his grandmother, was the one who named him. So it's a purpose. And
so who did you tell first? When you found out that you was pregnant, who you told first?
When I found out that I was pregnant, who did I tell first? I told, she was my best friend at the time.
Okay.
We was in high school together. She was a cheerleader as well. Her name is Nina.
Okay, so Nina knew first.
So Nina was the first person who I told that I was pregnant to. She was actually the person who came with me to the doctor.
Wow, okay. So Nina was your buddy.
We left school, right in between passing, went right to the doctor, and when I found out that I was pregnant, I fainted, and she caught me.
Jesus.
Yeah, she caught me. The doctor was like, "You pregnant?" I fainted.
You fainted. That's it. Fell out.
Blacked out. She woke me up. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
shout out to Nina.
Right, because Nina's a rider. Shout out to Nina being a rider. Shout out to the friends that's riding with the friends when they get the bad news. Let's say it wasn't even bad news. It wasn't even no bad news. That wasn't no bad news. It was really good news. And all in all, it was still good news.
Yeah.
So how does your family react? Like, I know you got your mom, you got your sister, you got your dad, your grandfather was, your grandpa was alive at the time. What did they say?
So, I tried to hide it from my mom for as long as I could.
You girls, we do that.
But the thing about my mother, if anybody and everybody out there knows my mother,
Miss Wanda, shout out to Auntie Wanda.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, my mother is one of God's disciples.
Yes. Okay.
She walked with Jesus.
She had his hand.
In the desert. Okay? In the desert.
She was holding his hand.
So, with my mom, even if I don't tell her certain things or drastic things that is occurring in my life, God always reveals it to her.
Okay.
So
I can agree. I can attest to that. That's that praying mother.
Yeah, either it'll be revealed in her dream or while she's in the middle of praying or however it is. But when I verbally came out and told her, we was inside the bathroom.
Okay. And
she literally had a pregnancy test in a brown paper bag and was like, "You're about to take this." And I'm like, "What? Wow, no, I'm fine." And then she was like, "All right, so we're going to read these instructions." And when she was about to take it out, I'm like, "Okay, wait. I got something to tell you. Let me tell you." And when I did verbally came out and told her, she almost fell in a tub. If I'm being honest.
I can be honest.
She almost fell in the tub. It was a crying moment.
That went through all the emotions.
Yeah, it was very emotional because I'm the youngest.
Right.
I'm the youngest. I am the youngest. I'm the baby. So when your baby is now having a baby, it's like your whole world just spins. And how we was brought up is certain guidelines and certain restrictions that your parents expect for you to follow. And if you being rebellious or if you want to do what you want to do,
the way you want to do it, you gonna find the time.
There's consequences behind it. So, but she loves him. She got the kids now.
Of course she do. Of course she do. Yes. Again, shout out to Auntie Wanda.
Shout out to my mother.
Shout out to her. Okay, so the first 2 years of being a first time mom, of course, being a teenager.
Yeah.
Now juggling womanhood, juggling a new graduate from high school, so you have all these decisions that you're able to make. The world is now officially your oyster.
Right.
And you have a child. Right. How did that go? Those first 2 years, because how did it go?
The first 2 years of his life, honestly speaking, it was hard. It was hard. It was not easy. It was times when he was down to his last pamper, and I honestly speaking, I ain't even have the bread to get him another box. If I'm being honest,
we can be real for a moment.
If I'm being honest, he was down to his last pamper, and honestly, he just took a poop. And I'm young, so I'm a new mom, so I'm looking for work, and after a while, like, I did find a job. I was working at Burger King.
Amen.
I was drive-through girl.
Okay, because
At
you gotta
Burger
start
King.
somewhere. We went from McDonald's to lashes. Listen, it could be you. It could be you. Don't you get it twisted. It could be you.
Listen, but he was down to his last pamper, and my mindset just went straight into go mode. Like, either you gonna steal these box of pull-ups for Pampers.
What you gonna do?
For your kid, or you gonna make some phone calls and see if somebody able to lend you some bread. So, bless God, I ain't have to steal no Pampers, because that could have definitely went left.
But we're not gonna condemn the people that had to steal some.
We're not
gonna condemn y'all either, because God see you too.
Right. But I was able to call my uncle, and my uncle definitely came through in the clutch. And
shout out to uncle.
Right.
Shout out to family.
Yeah, he
take a village.
He brought him some Pampers, so it was hard. It was not easy. Like, I just had to push. I definitely had, like, if there literally was, we had buckets in this room, all 15, 16, 28 buckets would have been full of tears. It definitely would have been full of tears. The first 2 years, because you go through a whole life changing moment, and
this is new. Everything is new.
Right.
Everything is new.
People who you really think is with you, while y'all drinking, while y'all smoking, while y'all partying, while y'all going out. Now things hit the fan. You got a whole kid,
and you can't get up and run how they can get up and run now.
You can't get up and run how they doing it anymore, and the same people that you was kicking in the with, rolling up with, going out with, ain't the same people at your baby shower supporting you. Now you got a whole mouth to feed.
You're not the cool one no more, because
not the cool one.
We can't get up and go when we could get up and go. You know how that goes. So, when did you decide that you was gonna take the step to become an entrepreneur? Because you're a mom.
Right.
You was a full-time student.
Right.
You gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You have to maintain a job. You have to maintain employment. But while in maintaining employment, you said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step out on faith. Right. And I'm gonna build my own brand, because I have to leave something for my children.
Absolutely. I have conversations like with my mom, with my family and stuff about that all the time. Like, going into history, we had Wall Street. So
yes, we did.
When you empower and you pour into a black young lady or a black man, we unstoppable.
We are unstoppable.
We undefeated. So if something comes to your mind, and I'm talking to all of the viewers and everyone that's gonna see the live, even after this, anything that comes into your mind, understand that idea came to mind for a reason. There is a reason why God placed that idea. There's a reason why you had that dream last night. There was a reason. And once you start pouring into yourself and investing in that idea, there's no stopping.
There's no ceiling.
And everything that all of the viewers see that's on display definitely started out with an idea. Everyone know I love me some lashes.
First of all, you know what's so funny? I've known Jasmine all our lives. Lovely. I've known Lovely all our lives, and I can switch back and forth because I've known her all our lives. Okay, this girl always did heels. Let me tell y'all, when she just came over here, I had to put heels on y'all because she came through with the 1-2. But she's been like this since we were yay high. Okay, up and down the church aisle. With the heels on, okay? Makeup done, face beat, lashes on. We knew nothing about that. Lovely had it on smash. You had the game locked down from kids. Right. So it was no, like, it didn't bother, it wasn't a mystery.
It wasn't a surprise.
And it definitely wasn't a surprise. When you came through and was like, listen, boom, this is what I'm doing. And then you really tore the game up when you went and got a table.
Oh.
That's when you really tore the game up for me.
Yeah.
We outside.
We outside.
We is outside. You got the trappers outside, but guess what? I'm gonna trap these lashes outside. Too. And then the ladies is coming.
I was outside. Everybody don't even know, but like I was outside of the back of my mother's trunk.
Yes,
that's
the
my
trunk with the trunk up.
with the trunk.
See, people selling dinners. Lovely, go sell these lashes.
Listen.
Out the trunk. You can. I'm telling you, when it's something that you want to do, for you, for your business, you're gonna find a way.
Absolutely.
You're gonna find a way. You're gonna make a way.
You're gonna make it happen by any means necessary.
Any means. What inspired the grind though? Like, what inspired you to say like, I'm gonna do this?
Honestly speaking, 2018. That's literally not too long ago.
No, not at all.
My kids and I was in a shelter.
Okay.
And not everybody knew.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell anybody. I was, honestly speaking, I'm going to be as transparent as possible because it's very important for me to tell everyone. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I was like, at one moment in my life, I was on like this high horse, like, you know who I am? Like, I would never shelter me. Who? What?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, God allowed things to happen in your life for a reason.
Yes, He do.
So I believe that I had to go through that shelter process and that whole situation in order for me to fall down to my knees. God allows you to go through life situations so you can bow down.
Amen.
So you can be submissive to Him. And at the end of the day, you got to go through the struggle in order to really appreciate the victory at the end.
And let's be clear, because it's viewers that we have, it's people that we know now that the pandemic happened. You know what I'm saying? You might have had to go into a shelter. You might have had to go stay with a family member. You know what I'm saying? You might have had to. You might be on somebody's couch right now.
Right.
We don't know your situation.
You might be in the shelter right now.
You might be in the shelter right now viewing this live. We don't know. But the fact of the matter is, even in that place, God is still going to show up.
Right.
Even right there. Shelter, couch, car, wherever you got to lay your head.
Right.
He's showing up right there. And even in that time, He got you. Right. He got you even in those days.
So, like, the way for me, God showed up was, being in the shelter is not easy.
It's not. I used to work as a case manager for 2 years, so I definitely understand.
It's not easy. Like, they have workers there for you to talk to the workers. They have counseling sessions and everything like that. But me being who I am, first of all, I'm from the hood.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit across the table, not discrediting anybody that do. But I don't feel comfortable with sitting across from the table telling my life story or telling how I got here to a person that after they clock out at 5, they go into their house. And they go into a whole kitchen, and I'm inside a shelter that don't even got a kitchen for me to cook for my kids.
So can you really relate?
So what am I talking to you for?
What am I talking to you about?
So that's the reason.
And the resources are very scarce in the shelter. They are very. It's a do-it-yourself type of situation.
Right.
You can't go in there and say, I'm going to wait for somebody to help me and pick me out the crowd to help me figure out where I'm going to take me and my children or me and my family. It's none of that. And these are social services jobs. Social services job is a hard job to have. Because you got to listen to people's stories every day.
Right.
At some point in time, some people become disengaged.
Right. And that's the reason why it's very important not to rely on men.
Yes.
Right?
Amen.
Because at the end of the day, being in a shelter, you're very confined.
Yes.
Like, even though you're not behind bars physically, you are mentally and physically behind bars, especially if you got a curfew at 9 o'clock. And your kids is not able to stay out with their loved ones or their cousins and their family members. And then you have to try to explain to them, like, baby, I can't walk inside the shelter without you.
Yeah.
You have
you can't
to
spend
be
the night out this weekend. I'm sorry.
Right. You have to be.
When
we walk through those shelter doors and go through those metal detectors, they count in how many members
kids I got. And if I got 3 kids on my case, and
I got 3 kids
I come in here with.
Right. And during that time, you go through a lot of things mentally. And mentally, after a while, like, I was in the shelter for a whole year, so mentally I wasn't all the way there after a while. I started checking out, and when I mean checking out, I mean having suicidal thoughts. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, I'm about to go to school, but I'm dropping off my kids, and we in the train station, and I hear the train coming, and I'm holding my kids, and the devil is just talking to me. The train is coming, jump in front of the train.
Jesus.
Jump in front of the train, like,
Jesus.
lose your life.
Lose your life. And take them with you.
Like,
yo.
And going through.
Girl. Okay.
Going through something like that, and you know that even though you got family members, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, regardless of how many family members you have, your kids is all you got.
They all you got. They all you got. They all you got.
Your kids is all you have.
They all you got.
And that's all. Like, if your kids don't got you, they got family members, but they really lost in them. They need you. My kids are the real superheroes of this whole moment right now. I'm not the superhero.
They saved you.
My kids saved my life.
Amen.
And while we was in the shelter, God knew exactly what I needed when I needed it. Why? Because one night we was about to go to sleep, sleeping in a twin size bed inside the room, and Emmanuel, my oldest son, was like, "Ma, I don't want to go to sleep without praying on the phone with Mimi." So I'm like, okay, so let's call my mom. We called my mom, and then we prayed. And then the next day, he was like, okay, can we call Mimi again? But this time, can we add great-grandma? So now we added great-grandma. My grandmother was all the way in Washington, D.C. at the time. And the next day, he's like, okay, so now let's add Auntie Nuki, which is my sister Cherie. So he had me, my mother, my grandmother, my sister. Then he added my father, which is Pop. So he's literally having generations of generations on a prayer line.
He's bringing these people. This is a child. He's bringing these people together
on a prayer line.
On a prayer line,
just to pray. And now, till this day, right now it's about to be 8:30. At 8:30 every single day, it's not one day that go by that we still not on a prayer call. Wow. Even 2 years later.
Wow.
2 years later, we still on a prayer call.
That's amazing, lovely. That is amazing. That's amazing.
So amazing. I bless God.
And even when you told me the other day that y'all was on the line, the last thing I thought was Emmanuel started the prayer line. That was the last thing I thought.
Yeah,
but I thought it was so dope. You know what I'm saying? That your family have a prayer line together. Church is closed. We can't really go worship how we want to worship.
Right.
We're gonna do this as a family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Family that prays together, stay together. Right.
Girl.
So God knew how to. My son didn't know that I was having those thoughts. He didn't know what was going on, because as a parent, you put on a brave face. You mommy.
Yeah.
So because God knew, He knew exactly what I needed, and He used my son that I wanted to abort when I was 17 years old.
Come on with that word.
He used my son that I wanted to abort when I was 17 years old to save his mother's life.
That's what he was doing.
At 26 years old.
That's what he was doing.
So he had to be here for a reason.
He had to be here.
And that was that particular reason why he had to be here.
He had to be here. And he's going to bring more masses. It's not just going to be... It was a start. That was a test run. He's going to bring the masses. He's going to bring the masses. Right. Your family was the test run.
Right.
Okay? Because if I can get all these adults on one accord, imagine what I can do with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And that's all I'm trying to do here.
Yo, let's get into... All right, we're going to come back to the lashes. Back to the business. So let's get into these names, because you got different lashes. Every lash has a different name, and I know that every lash represents something.
Yes.
So I want you to give us the names, and we're going to get to some specific names that I really want you to talk about, but I just want you to tell the names, and when you get to the names that we're going to discuss, we're going to discuss it. So tell the viewers with names for these lashes. Okay. So when the ladies come in shop, they know what they did.
Right. So all of my lashes, like she said, goes by names. I have 7 different lashes. All 7 has a meaningful name. So let's now get into the names.
Okay.
The first name we're gonna start with is Lovely.
Okay.
Of course. What you have to say something?
No, Lovely. Oh, am I wearing Lovely? I'm not wearing Lovely today.
I'm wearing Lovely.
You're wearing Lovely.
You're wearing Promise.
I'm wearing Promise. So Lovely is the first one. So she has on Lovely has on Lovely.
Yeah.
And she said this is her go-to. I like the Lovely. Lovely could be my go-to too. I like those.
These are my go-to, but I'm looking at you and
These
I'm
are
like,
the OGs. So Lovely is the OGs.
Lovely.
The Lash game. Okay.
That's Mama.
That's Mama. That's Mama Lash.
So it's Lovely, Promise.
And I got on Promise tonight.
You have on Promise right now.
Promise is giving me the B&B. Ladies, if you can see me how I can see y'all.
She ready to fly.
Listen. Okay, I'm gonna have a Promise for my birthday too. Okay, because I like Promise.
So it's Lovely, Promise, and then we have Purpose.
Yes.
Purpose is one of the shorter ones.
Okay. Because I had on Purpose.
The other day
when we did the other live for the promo video,
I had on Purpose.
Yes,
okay.
I had on Purpose.
So Purpose is one of the shorter ones. So it's Lovely, Promise, Purpose, Millionaire. Millionaire is another short one. So I have 2 short ones.
Okay.
And then we have Chosen. We have Undefeated, and we have Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Let's talk about Beautiful. Let's get into that one.
So Beautiful is a new one that I just came out with.
Okay. And why? What inspired the Beautiful Lash? Because they're all beautiful, but what inspired that one?
With Beautiful, my grandfather
just
recently passed away. I think it's been like 2 months now.
Wow.
He did have COVID. So shout out to everybody that had family members and loved ones that passed away during COVID.
And we send in our condolences your way.
Right,
as well.
and we send in our prayers. So my grandfather, he did pass away. He did have other sicknesses, but COVID was one of them as well. And he always called me beautiful. I could be coming out the house, wig off, looking like God knows what. He was like, "You so beautiful.
You so beautiful.
You so beautiful." So that's in honor of my grandfather.
Amen.
Beautiful.
I love that. And Undefeated. Let's talk about Undefeated because I like that name and I'm feeling undefeated.
Listen.
I don't know, like I'm going into 2021 and I'm
undefeated.
Like I had a crazy year, but I'm
undefeated.
Here. I'm undefeated.
So with Undefeated is my poetic name.
Okay.
So
yeah, I know she do spoken word.
Okay. Right.
Mini packs. You see this?
Snap your fingers.
Mini pack. Okay.
See the candles. The
they say
ambiance.
multiple streams of income. That's what they say. They say have multiple streams. They say you have to have your hand in different pots.
Different pies.
Different avenues. And they say you can't be just a one-trick pony.
Right. Right.
Okay? You can't be just a one-trick pony. So, you know.
So, yes, I am a poet. My poetic name is...
You ain't even know it now.
Right. I'm a poet. You ain't even know it.
You even know it.
And yeah, my name is Undefeated. And the reason why I chose that to be my poetic name is because I've gone through a lot in my life.
Yes.
And I'm not the first person and I'm not the last that has a testimony. So in every single obstacle or hurdle that came my way, it was hard, but I was able to climb over it.
Always.
So I'm undefeated.
Undefeated, y'all.
Undefeated.
Ooh, I'm feeling undefeated. So we got into what these lashes represent.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we know that your brand is graduated. It's graduated to many different heights, many different levels, and you've honed in on so many different aspects of this, just capitalizing on these lashes. At this point, I know that you have now you're building brand ambassadors.
Right.
For your brand. And I we spoke about you have different brand ambassadors for different cities of New York City.
Yes.
Different boroughs.
Different boroughs.
See, this is how big Shopping with Lovely it has grown. Like now we're on to ambassadors.
Yes.
So I want you to tell the people what's the ambassadors? How do you have it broken down?
Okay, so every beautiful, phenomenal, amazing young lady that buy lashes off of me, they are now considered a lovely doll.
Yes.
So everyone is considered a lovely doll. You are a lovely doll.
Yeah.
However, I am doing lovely doll queens.
Yes.
So I am looking for lovely doll queens within all 5 boroughs.
Yes.
I already have the lovely doll queen of the borough Queens. Her name is Ajana.
Shout out to Ajana, girl.
Shout out to Ajana. She
Shout
is
out to
the
you,
queen of her borough queen. So I am definitely in search of the next queen of Staten Island, Bronx, Manhattan, and definitely my hometown, Brooklyn.
Okay. BK. Y'all know
BK.
Y'all know why we doing it.
Yes. So that's
And
what that's about.
This is what this is about. And ladies, y'all need to hit her up, okay? Y'all gotta hit Lovely up because y'all need to get down with some of these lashes. And it's not just about the lashes. You know what I'm saying? It's about the brand. It's about womanhood. It's about coming together as women. Period. It's bigger than just lashes. You know what I'm saying? Lovely's brand is not just lashes.
Right.
I don't want y'all to ever get it twisted.
Right.
She's a brand. Lovely is a brand.
But shopping with Lovely originally started out with hair.
Okay.
So I will be bringing.
Back.
Listen, I will be bringing the hair back.
Okay. This is some new info
So
that we just finding out today.
Yes. So the hair is currently out of stock.
Okay.
I'm in the process of just making sure everything is
A1.
right, copacetic. We
A1.
gotta make sure that the hair is right, the textures is right, and I have 7 different lashes.
Okay.
So I'm going to have 7 different textures of hair.
So about it.
And
Talking about capitalizing. Okay?
listen, and with the hair, the same way the lashes have names, the hair is going to have names. So say if you want an undefeated wig.
Okay.
28 inches.
Okay. That sounds like me.
Right. You can purchase an undefeated 28-inch wig with the undefeated lashes.
To complement it.
Right. So
I
you
love
can get like a bundle deal.
I love it. You can get it a 2 for 1.
You can get a whole package together. So
Okay.
that's what I'm working on for you ladies. So it will be coming soon.
What inspired you to bring this aspect of womanhood to your brand? Like, what inspired you to say, you know what, I want to have brand ambassadors and I want to call them queens and I want a queen of every city? Like, why did you feel like your brand needed that?
The reason why is because I look at every female as a queen. Every queen. Lovely doll that's on this live right now that actually interacted with me and I just met them on the street and I'm running down, coming from behind around the table. Hey queen, hey beautiful, can I talk to you for a moment? Everybody is queen, so I feel like it takes another queen to tell another queen that you are a queen. I feel like that's very important. Like your crown is a little bit tilted. Mine is on straight. So let me fix yours.
Not let me put you down.
Right.
Not let me hurt your feelings.
Right.
Let me just adjust your crown, queen.
Let me adjust your crown. Let me help you out. I water you, you water me. We bloom together.
We grow together.
Right.
Come on, we trying to bloom together. Come on now, y'all. See, now, Lovely didn't come here empty-handed.
Yes.
Okay, I'm feeling like Oprah. You get a crown. You get a crown. Okay, because we got gifts. All of this stuff right here is going in a gift for a special Lovely doll today.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, this is the part where we're going to get a little more personal because, we've done a lot of talking and bouncing back and forth with each other. But now, ladies, this time is your time.
Hopefully, y'all been listening.
Hopefully, y'all been staying here through this whole time because we ain't been with y'all long and y'all ain't got really nothing to do.
Right, y'all quarantined.
Anyway. So, on that note, we have a few questions. I'm going to throw the questions. I'm going to wait for a response because I can see very well from here. So, I'm going to ask the questions. I want you guys to respond with your answers concerning this live today.
Maybe just join in.
Or, if somebody want to join in, you guys can hit the button to let me know that you want to join in and answer the questions. If you just want to participate,
to request to
participate to get these prizes. Like, somebody could just request to participate. We're going to ask you the questions and we're going to see what's up. If you know the answers because you've been tuning in and you've been paying attention thus far, let me know. Say something.
And for this particular winner, I wanted to do it on your amazing platform, of course. I am looking for the next lovely dog queen.
Okay.
So I already have the lovely dog queen of the borough Queens. I am looking for the next lovely dog queen. So the lucky lady that is the winner that get all of the questions correctly, she will be crowned. The beautiful, amazing crown is already on the table. I have a couple of more tricks underneath my sleeve. Maybe you won't just get everything on the table. Maybe I got a little bit extra for you.
Maybe. But you gotta request to join so we can see who gonna get it.
Yes.
You gotta see who gonna get it. I don't see nobody comments and telling me nothing. I don't see somebody saying, hey, Diamond, I want to join. I don't see the comments going up. I see y'all watching. If it's a female watching, a girl.
Yes.
Even if it's a guy, you want to get lovely down for your lady.
I'm done.
You want to lovely her up.
Yes.
Let me know. Like,
yes.
Let me know.
Your girlfriend will be happy of this gift.
She'll
be like,
what you saying? Why you new to get this? Like, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah, so I need somebody to tell me something so I can see what's going on. Yeah. I need somebody to let me know who wants to join, if you want to join. Maybe you don't want to be put on the spot. I don't want you to be nervous to be put on the spot. It's not like rocket science questions or anything like that. But, we're going to see what's going on. But if not, if nobody don't feel, if you're feeling the pressure, you don't want to be put on the spot on the show to tune in. I don't know why black people act like y'all don't like free stuff. Okay? Why do black people have to act like they scared of free stuff? Like, don't be scared of the free stuff. Y'all know we like free stuff. Like, come on, knock it off. Knock it off. We did. Okay, what we were just running through today, because we can bounce off each other like that. We can bounce off each other like that. We can really do this again. And like, the next time we have another launch, because this is like going into Lovely's relaunch.
Yes, I will be. When I do launch, I can't spill all of the details.
She don't want to give all the tea on here.
I already gave the tea of how the hair is going to come out with the names and the bundles to coincide with the lashes. But when I do launch, it's going to be epic. It's going to be crazy. I just need all my lovely dogs to continue to support me, continue to slide in my DMs and order your lashes. I am shipping out. Anyone and everyone that would like to purchase some lashes off of me can purchase their lashes on my Instagram page, either through Shopping with Lovely. So it's shopping, SHOPPING _ with WITH, Lovely, LOVELY, and another underscore at the end, or my personal page, which is The Chosen _1, the number 1, and another underscore. So you ladies can slide in my DMs, you can message me, and I'll definitely get to you.
Yes, and if you have some questions, if you just want somebody to, if you just need somebody to just help you get your stuff in order. Because let me tell y'all, yes, this is my show. Yes, DesignByFire. Y'all know this is my thing. Y'all know this is my mental wellness. Y'all know we gonna check in. I'm going to always keep this going because mentally we're going to come and connect and check in with each other.
Right.
But as a friend to friend, my friend was even giving me jewels. You get what I'm saying? To help me build my brand as an individual, as an independent woman. So, you get what I'm saying? If you just need that womanhood, that sisterhood, that connection because you just don't have it amongst, you get what I'm saying, your group or your friends or whatever, because sometimes we're not even around like-minded people.
Right. And that's
get you some like-minded people.
Right. That's very important. Like, a lot of people, I'm not going to even lie, like, ever since I started my business, it's a lot of people that did fall to the wayside, but only God. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, you just have to, and even if you don't have those people that are close to you that can support you, because you will have doubters, you will have people that you thought was in your corner, whether it was your friends, whether it was family members, that you'll share your idea with them, and little that you know, they probably hating on your idea
or stealing it.
So that's the reason why you do have to be careful, and I'm learning that too. I'm definitely, and like right now, I'm learning whatever ideas that come to my mind, and before I write it inside the Shopping with Lovely book, like keep it to yourself. But sometimes I be so excited.
You want to
like,
tell somebody.
I want to tell somebody.
You so full. Like you be so full. You gotta get it out.
I want to share. I want to tell somebody, but I am in a process, and I am still learning. Like, keep your thoughts, keep your ideas and stuff to yourself.
You can't let people know your move.
Right.
Like, you gotta make your next move your best move.
Right.
You have to, but you gotta move in silence.
You do have to move in silence.
Stealth mode. Very ninja, very stealth. And then
you don't want people, because you're so excited about it and then you share with somebody else, they'll dim your light because
people would pray on your demise.
Right.
Okay? While you praying and you saying, God, I want X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. Somebody going in their prayer closet and they going, God, don't you give her X, Y, and Z, and 1, 2, 3. Don't you give it to her. It's real. Y'all, don't get twisted. This thing is real.
Right. So just be careful with who you share your testimonies with, your blessings with, your ideas with, because everybody don't deserve your blessing. No. Everybody can't come with you on the journey.
Didn't I just say this the last live?
Right.
Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go, and sometimes it's hard to let those people go.
Yeah.
Because you want them to come with you. You want them to ride with you.
You're supposed to put on for the family, so you want them to come.
But if that's not in God's will, you let your will be done.
Let your will be done. Let me take down so you can come up.
Right. Let your will be done, and that's about it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
I think that this has been amazing. You know, I had a great time with you today. You know, I love every minute of this.
Yes.
And if you are interested, you know, in being one of Lovely's brand ambassadors, if you ready to, you know, you think you could be the Queen Lovely.
If you have any questions, y'all can definitely DM me.
Call up, DM her.
We can work together, collaborate.
Don't be afraid to step out on faith and say, you know what, let me see what other women or other people are just on my level and like-minded. Because you really never know. You don't know. And we perish for lack of knowledge. You don't know what a person may have for you. You don't know how a person may be able to help you elevate what you have going on or take it to another level. We all need each other. I say this every time, and I'm going to keep saying it. We all responsible one to another, and we all need each other.
Right.
We cannot do this alone. None of us cannot run this race by ourselves.
At all. So I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited for whatever young lady that is going to hit me up even now, later on, a month from now, after this,
social medias,
because I'm human. Y'all can get in contact with me. Listen, I water you, you water me. We bloom together. There's money out here for each and last one of us.
There's so much money out here,
and it takes us, people like us, not to be stingy with our resources or stingy with how you got that bag, or is there some vendors that you can share with me? I love your packaging. Your packaging is beautiful. How did you get that red velvet suede bag packaging? Like, I don't have a problem with sharing or helping So as long as once I share certain information with you, I expect for you to do the work.
Do it.
I want to see after I water you, after I water you, I want to see how much you gonna keep on making sure you get that sunlight. Like I want to see you grow. Listen,
I'm standing that. What's up? I want to see. How you gonna grow? I want to see where the sun. If you gonna go get more sun. If you gonna hide in the shadows, or you gonna go out there and get more sun. I'm using that. I'm keeping that.
No, for real.
Next mental wellness, you won't see that.
Listen,
I'm keeping it.
Take it. See?
Okay, that's mine. Watering. You see that water? Water. Okay. So this is what you got to do. But you're only gonna be able to do that if you having conversations with people.
Conversations with people, and then just going to outings and networking. And even if you young and you really don't know like how to start or what to do or where to go, there's so much stuff on social media. So much stuff on social media. I found my graphic designer on social media. Then I was able to reach a friend of a friend that knew another graphic designer.
Networking is a gift.
Networking is crazy. And even if you come across a person that don't even want to share, because I've definitely had my fair share
of people I've had my fair share of people that won't even Tune in, watch a video, subscribe. We go on YouTube all day. It costs you nothing to hit the subscribe button.
No, listen. That's why I'm just press it. Even if I don't watch it and I know that it's somebody that I love,
support is free.
Subscribe.
It's free.
But you do have your fair share of people who don't want to share certain information. When you do come across those people, don't let that get you down. Don't let that discourage you. That's only one person compared to thousands
all you
of
need
people.
Is one yes.
All you need is one yes.
That's it. I'm gonna keep telling y'all.
All you need is one yes.
That's gonna be my slogan. DesignByFire. All you need is one yes.
I like that.
That's gonna be my slogan.
I like that. You need a t-shirt vendor. I'm
Girl,
just saying.
Okay, look how that worked. Let me tell you, I was making flyers for this whole thing, and y'all know I don't make no flyers. This is on topic, but we're gonna get up out of here. But I just want to say this,
right?
I was making flyers for this whole live, you know, because my friend is telling me, girl, you gotta promote it. You gotta come on. You gotta get some flyers, get you some stuff. Like, you want me to come? Let's get our stuff together. Let's do it. And I'm like, okay, girl, let's do it. Right. I'm trying to figure out what to do and how to do it. And a friend of mine, and shout out to Tanil. I don't know if you watch it, girl, but shout out to you. Because it's a small favor. And it may seem very minute to other people, but it was very big to me because you didn't ask me. So she already pays for a subscription.
Oh, nice.
On the Canva and this and this and that. This money coming out of her pocket. You know what I'm saying? This is something she used for her brain. She, knowing I'm looking for vendors and things to do and whatever, she contacted me, like, take my login. Right. Take my login, sign in, do what you got to do. I already paid for subscription. Don't worry about it. Just whatever one you want to use, whichever one you need, just use it so you can build what you want to build. Right. Now I'm getting so savvy. My best friend got me making invitations for a party. And this one, you know what I'm saying? This not even what I do. Right. But now it's what I do. Okay, because somebody said, I see what you trying to do. I see where you trying to go with this thing. Let me help you. Let me water you.
All you need is one person. And then from there, and then my thing is, even if it takes a little longer to actually get people to be on your team, trust me, there are outsiders outside of your circle that will actually support you more than the closest people to you. And even though it's sad to say, we're not trying to bash anybody.
Not at all.
But reality is there are outsiders that you go to major events. You can go somewhere, a location, and every event, anybody invite me somewhere. My family invite me to barbecues, functions. My cousin, he was barbecuing for somebody else's birthday party. He said, oh, you want to come? I said, yeah, I got a trunk full of lashes. I'm coming with my business card. I'm coming to sell some lashes and get a plate.
That's it. And I want a plate. Because I'm hungry. I didn't come here for nothing. Okay.
And at that barbecue, they brought some lashes. I was able to give them. So any hustling, any location you go to, any outing you go to, listen, first things first, make a logo. After you get your logo, I'm going to need you to make your business cards. Go to Vistaprint. Listen, go to Vistaprint. You can make and create business cards at Vistaprint. Listen, it's not expensive. There's other places that you may know where you can go and make business cards. Or you can have a designer make your own personal business card for you. But listen, any function that you go to, have your business cards. You just never know who you meet. Always give out business cards. I understand social media is a big platform. Oh, take down my Instagram, take down this, take down that. But a lot of people have a lot of people on social media. But if they have your personal business card sitting in their purse, sitting in their wallet, of course they looking through their wallet, they come across your business card. Oh, I need some lashes.
I need some lashes.
Shopping with Lovely. Let me contact Lovely.
Boom. Because sometimes you share stuff on social media and people don't even get to see it. So we cannot just always just depend solely on social media. We can't. And what if, God forbid, social media crash? If social media crash, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to go to the people's house and talk to them about the wellness. Let me check in with you at home.
Let me knock on your door.
Let me knock on your door because we don't got no more YouTube. Like, I don't know. We don't know what we're going to do. So we have to find other things because, God forbid, we never know. We never thought in a million years we would be sitting in a house, quarantine, pandemic, can't go outside.
This is history.
We don't know what's going on.
We're literally in history right now.
We got to hone in on every avenue. Right. We got to hone in on every avenue. We got to capitalize on every everything. Black people, y'all know we gotta capitalize on everything.
Yes.
Y'all know who y'all gonna see.
We
sitting up here
coming
the
back.
next time.
So shout out. I definitely want to shout out all of the black businesses that actually developed during this quarantine.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Listen, but everything is now slowly but surely coming back. I need y'all to still continue to go hard. The same way you was hungry when that pandemic first started, when that job didn't come through, when that job let you go, and you like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna start networking. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna need you to stay hungry because I'm hungry.
Get back.
I'm a juicy girl. I'm a big girl. So I'm hungry.
Get back.
Right.
Faint not. You can't faint.
Listen.
You can't faint.
So stay on
hate
top
to
of
give
it.
up. And then the next step was your step.
Right.
Don't faint.
Absolutely.
And hold on, because it's going to be hard. Doing this, getting up, doing this live is not easy. Having to sit down and pray and ask God what you want me to tell the people, this thing is not easy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Building this brand and getting it strategic, how you visioned it, is not easy. None of this stuff is easy, but the reward.
Don't give me the shout,
okay?
In front of these people.
Listen, because we got enough to say, because between you and my mother, I don't know.
Yeah, she had me crying earlier.
She done been crying since she walked through these doors, y'all. Okay?
Water for her mother.
Just because she been watering people so much, she just filled with water, y'all. She filled with water. She can't help herself, okay? She can't help herself. There's so much water sprinkling. Listen, we're going to get out of here because we really could do this for 5 hours if y'all let us.
Listen.
We come from the fellowship. We could do this for 5 hours.
Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to my beautiful grandmother. Today's my grandmother's birthday.
Yes, I saw. Happy birthday to
Grandma Lovely.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy birthday to you, beautiful.
Grandma Lovely, we love you 74 beautiful years.
Yes, Lord. Amen.
Shout out to you.
Amen.
I love you. Love my family. Shout out to all my family. Shout out to all of the small businesses. Shout out to you. Let's say, you've been saying a lot about me. Can we just take a beautiful moment to shout out Diamond?
I appreciate it. Thank you, friend.
I'm so happy. I'm proud of her. She's proud of me, but I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Like, I didn't even know at first that you would. No, don't cry. Leave the promises on.
Yes, leave these.
No, but I really didn't know that you was doing this until, like, I tuned in one day and I'm like, I like this because, like, people do need this. Like, this nobody else is doing this like that I know of. Nobody is on social media doing like a wellness check-in right from, like, you know what I mean? So this is very important in the environment, the atmosphere, the live, the whole vibe feels warm and it feels like you can just pour your heart
like, that's what I love. I just want people to come and just be comfortable. That's why I say, I like these candles.
Like these candles.
We gotta set up the mood. We gotta get it right.
Yeah.
I love it. And you just can't, you know you was gonna come bring it in. You brought it. Listen, y'all. Listen. I love y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are grateful for every viewer, every comment, everybody that just took some time these last few minutes. We don't even know how long we've been up here. But we just appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate you, Lovely, for coming and bringing your brand. I appreciate you lacing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, support.
Yes.
Support. And watch when y'all find out the prices of these lashes, okay? I'm not even about to tell y'all. Because y'all can come and get these lashes, okay?
My lashes are 100% mink lashes.
100%.
Right. And when I say 100%, I mean just the same way as your hair is 100% virgin hair, and you should be able to dye it, bleach it,
that they are 100%. You don't feel like you got curtains on your face.
They're light.
They so light and airy. Girl, I could sleep in these. Okay?
Yeah, no, I sleep in my lashes every day. I don't have time to do my lashes every morning. You are able to shower with your lashes, ladies. You can shower with them. Even if you get them wet, I do have Shopping with Lovely tweezers and spoolies. So once they get wet, you are able to brush them out. Roughly 15-20 minutes later, they do whisk back out into its natural form. Yes, you can use them up to 3 to 4 times with good care. So these lashes are reusable.
They are absolutely reusable. Yes. I done wore my purposes about 3 times.
Okay.
I done washed them off, wore them again, washed them off, wore them again. These my first week. I just broached these out the pack. This is my first day with these. Nice. Okay, now we're going to see tomorrow what we doing. Yeah. I love these lashes. I swear by these lashes. Let me tell you, if I didn't believe in the brand, we couldn't sit here and do this.
We couldn't.
So easily.
And I want you ladies to know that I personally picked out all of these lashes myself, and I tried on every lash pair because I feel like you can't sell something that you don't personally believe in and also experience yourself. So I definitely tried on all different styles. I wanted to make sure that whatever description I give about the lashes, they're literally coming from my own personal experience of wearing them. So once again, you ladies can DM me at shopping_with_lovely and another underscore on Instagram or Facebook, and also my personal page is The Chosen One.
Yes, and you know my live, you guys, YouTube, y'all know DesignByFire is the name. DesignByFire. Look me up, YouTube it, pull it up on your Facebook. Y'all know my Instagram is @chinks 4_ with a DBF on the end for DesignByFire. You know, we trying to merge the brand. We building it up. I thank you guys one more time for tuning in. Lovely, I thank you for coming and just being with me this evening on this good Saturday. Family, we love y'all. I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. And if you missed the scripture from earlier, when we first tuned in and you just need something for this week, I just want to give you a scripture real quick, you guys. And our scripture for this week, I'm going to repeat it one last time before we go, was Isaiah 43 verses 1 and 2. And I'm going to read it one time for y'all. Don't be afraid. I've redeemed you. I've called your name. You're mine. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end, because I am God, your personal God. Okay? That was Isaiah 43 verses 1 through 2. I hope you guys take that with you for the rest of this week. Hide it in your heart so you may not sin against it. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all be blessed and have a great evening. Good night, everybody.